Good morning, all you fabulous people and the handful of knobs that also watch this channel. Right, this is it. This is the big one. Race day, final race of the Wkg Racing League Winter 2018-19 series. Whew, to give it its rather exhausting title. Round 20. It's been a long, arduous task to get here. Mega highs, mega lows, fantastic competition. And for a lot of people, it all comes down to this. 11 laps of the volcano counterclockwise circuit on Watopia. So, while I do know the overall champions in each category, there's still a lot to be played for all over the field. There are places up for grabs in every category, up and down the league table, so this should be an exciting one. It was touch and go whether I was going to get here, actually. I had a bit of a panic. I just had to drive to Crystal Palace with my son, who had an induction for his first ever job, so congratulations, Lucas. Very proud. But while I was sitting in the car, watching the clock tick away, I was wondering if I was going to get back in time, but panic over, I got back in plenty of time, to be honest. Right, it's an absolute scorcher. It's beautiful outside. You all have to be stupid to be indoors on a trainer today, if you live in the area I'm living in. And yes, that does make me stupid. And if this wasn't such a big race, as much as I love race, love WKG, love the league, I would 100% be out there riding my bike. But anyway, just finished my warm-up now. I'm just going to really gently spin. Got 13 minutes to the start of the race. So I'm literally just going to slow my legs down, jump off, top up my bottles, get ready for the big one. See you in a second. Okay, I have my first drama. I can't log in on Lucas's account for some reason to try and record for RacerCam. So I'm really gutted because, as I've mentioned previously, I wanted to keep an eye on the Duel of the Dentons. So I'll have to just try and jump back and forth if I can. Some really good chat going on. Everybody appreciating the significance of this final race. What a long, tough and amazing season it's been. Thank you to everybody that's been involved. It's been incredible. Special thank you to our amazing results team. John Bythway, Percy Santamaria, Jamie Woodward and Peter Fugico Robinson. Absolutely stunning job you guys did. I couldn't thank you enough. It's a pain in the arse, to be honest. And I was so grateful to have that weight taken off my shoulders. So 2.5 minutes to go. I'm really nervous. I haven't had this for a little while. I always did get nervous before league races. Haven't so much recently. Maybe because there's just not been much there for me to chase. But I don't know. I've seen Paul Elliott is definitely on course, so I'll be going after him. I think I saw Kevin Wilshere as well. In fact, I'm positive I saw Kevin Wilshere, so he's there. So I've got to keep an eye on him. I've not seen Darren, and I know he's unwell and recovering. Snorefoli as well, man. Just a quick shout out to you. I know you're recovering and missing your racing, so get well soon, you guys. Right, what am I missing? I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Keith did a warm-up and then a hot bath. He was doing a warm-up with me. How did you find time to have a hot bath as well, Keith? I don't know. This feels really big. Why am I so nervous? This is stupid. Right, a minute to go. Maybe it's because I've been thrown off by my rider focus not working. Right, guys, please be sensible going off the line here. Nice and steady. None of this 7 watts per kilogram. Just like, I don't know, maybe 3 for the first minute, then 1 for the next half an hour, and then we can see how it goes. Alright, I better start. Here we go. This is getting to the business end now. 28 seconds. Start winding up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Best of luck, everybody. The last race of the league is go. Straight away, 4 or 5 watts per kilogram at the front of the C's. Guys, go and do your thing. This is a long race. I'm not chasing that down. Not on your Nelly. Already, importantly, I can see Kevin Wilshere. Here we go, he's just on my back. Well, he was there. Where's he gone from the list? There he is, just a second off. Right, the first little climb's done. Let's try and settle down now with, we've got Maria Trill, Martin Overweg, S. Yasui, H. Gonzalez, myself, F. Mora, Stephen Moon, Kevin Wilshire. Who else is in there that I'm missing? I think that's everyone in our bunch. Then 3 seconds ahead we've got Dave Crook, PJ Daly. It's all flicking around. And about three or four other riders. And a little gruppetto just ahead of us. Sorry about that, guys. Computer looked like it was about to fall over. I'm going to try and do a sneaky bridge to that group ahead and see if I can leave Kevin back here. That kind of worked. I managed to jump up to S Park, leaving Kevin's group with Martin and Maria 3 seconds behind. And I'm hoping S Park has been putting out good power to pull me back. Dave Crook, PJ, Paul Trilk, that group there. Something's obviously going on with the duel of the Dentons. I can see messages flying around. I can't look. I've got no racer focus cam. Rick saying that Dwight's gone past him. Nah, I'm not having it. Okay, I'm nestled in nicely with our Category C champion, Mr. Paul Trilk. And I'd imagine he doesn't want to go too fast because his wife is just a second off our back. So I don't imagine he'll be doing too much pulling until she's with us. And there we go. Right, so that group has caught and I've managed to drop Mr. Wilshire. But I've done this to him before, where he's been very steady, very reserved and conservative in the early parts of a race, and then just eats away at the lead. So I now need to try and consolidate this lead without burning too many matches. And staying in this group will be the key to that. There's sportsmanship for you. Just got a ride on from Mr. Darren Hunter. Cheers, buddy. I really wish you were here. Even if I lost to you, I'd rather you raced. So I do hope you get better soon. Another show of sportsmanship. Mr. Paul Trilk, our champion, who's heading up this bunch. Basically going to work as sweeper for anybody that falls off the back. Obviously myself, Mrs. Trilk, S. Yasui, F. Mora, S. Park, Martin Overweg, H. Gonzalez, all in here. And Paul is so strong, he could be going a heck of a lot faster than this, I know that. Managing to hold that gap from our group to the group behind, which is the Dirk Gatsby, Kevin Wilshire, M. Catania, W. Louis Liu group. So that was the objective at this stage. Just try and stabilise the gap. Looks like we're getting lapped by a couple of the A riders, I presume. Can't see the name, sadly. But, oh, in actual fact, no, sorry. It's F. Mora just coming past me. Hey, Mr. Wilshire, give me a ride on. My main rival for this particular race today. Good on you, pal. I'll fire some back in a moment. Just a little bit conscious of maintaining my focus and concentration at this stage, not to get dumped off this group. Right, the power of our group. Just pulled back into PJ Daly, who I think can't complete the number of races, but still a main rival of mine, always. So that's nice to be back with him. We've got a big group ahead of us with Tor Martinison, Ringvisser, Ian Elston, Gargamel, McIntyre, all 26 seconds ahead. But I think they're holding similar pace and power to us. So I think that's going to be pretty stable. The Kevin Wilshire group now is 43 seconds behind, so we actually had a pretty decent lap that last time round. I just need to make sure I'm not burning out too early. The spy's up and down the field, keeping me informed. Keith is about 10 positions ahead of Catherine at the moment, I believe. Not sure what that means in terms of time, but unfortunately I absolutely cannot go and have a look ahead, because I will get spat out of this group the second I look away. So sorry guys, the most exciting race going on, and you can't see it, and neither can I.
Chipping away at the Dave Crook, hydraulic gas, Ringvisser, group. We're just about to make contact, it would seem. This could have been one. Seriously big bunch. Moving at a really big pace. There's a long way to go. There's scenes there. That decision on lap one was key for me. Bridge across to S Park as the A's with a front group comes flying past us. I'll be careful here.
Okay, hang on. I think we all stay together. Yeah. So that move to bridge over to S Park really early on seems to be potentially the decisive move for me, because it's what dragged me back to this group with Paul and Maria Trilk. Ring just saying he's now on the vlog. Yeah, it's been a while, man. You've been far too far ahead of me. So, although it was tiring and possibly a bit risky at the time, fingers crossed it's paid off. I'll try and run through who this group actually is. Maria Trilk, Martin Overweg, Martinison, Elston, Gonzalez, Ishii, myself, Schroeder, Lampton. No, they're behind, sorry. But I know Ringvisser's in here, Padron de Gas, Jay Tian, Dave Crook, did I say Dave? Perhaps not. There are others. we've lost another to illness. Hans-Petter Samuelsson, unlucky dude, put up such a strong fight. I know he's been unwell, so well done just for showing up, and rest up, get yourself well soon, buddy. We've now lost Rink. He was dropping back. He was saying he couldn't get above a certain power with a really high heart rate. He dropped back to try and sort that out, and it looks like he's had to concede. So, unlucky, man. Great race, great for turning up. I'm getting more and more reliant on my power-ups. Really feeling it now. It's been a great pace. I get a freaking XP on that lap. I'm just definitely struggling to stay in the bunch now. Feeling little twinges of cramp. I'll keep trying to stay with them for the time being. Hopefully it settles down. I've got a little bit split up there as the A's came back through again. It looks like Padron managed to latch onto that group and make a bit of a jump. A few other guys have gone after it. I'm not chasing now. I've got about 2.5 laps left. I'm just concentrating on getting to the end now. I'd like to stay with this bunch if I can. Every time I hit that final little climb, I'm getting cramp.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So Maria's done a fantastic job there. Managed to jump away to a 12-second gap on our little bunch here, which has been significantly reduced. I think Padron, Tor, Anna Martinison, they've all managed to surge ahead, I believe. And so we're down to myself, Gonzalez, Overweg, Paul Trilk, and then we're lapping PJ Daly and who else? That's it, I think. Oh, Kevin Wilshire, of course. We're coming up to the rink, who's still going strong, good man. I need this race over. I'm dying now, properly. Looking forward to seeing that final lap banner come up. I hope that I can at least just push myself for that last 4.5k, whatever it is. As you can see, I'm struggling to churn out 2 watts per kilogram now. It was such a good pace, consistent pace, not like mega fast, but just the bunch was moving so well, managing to just keep the rhythm going really well. And turns out it was probably about, this race probably about 10k too long for me to maintain that. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I'd love to have stayed with Padro and Dave and Tor right up to the end. But I think those guys have got plenty left in the locker, if I'm honest. It looks like Maria's actually joined forces with Gordon Jackson up ahead. They've got a 17-second gap now, the pair of them. So that could be a strong little pairing towards the finish.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
You know who I haven't mentioned throughout this race? Paul Elliott Kowalczyk absolutely destroyed me, as you'd expect. So I'm not just ignoring you, dude. It's just I haven't seen you. You're in a different league, let's be honest. And sadly, I have no idea what's going on in the Duel of the Dentons up front. And because it looks like I'm going to be into a final sprint for the line, I'm not going to be able to look away at any point. Okay, final lap, final chance at a power up. Please make it a good one. Come on, feather or aero? Feather or aero? Better than nothing, but bloody hell. 3.5k left of the season. Hey, I got a ride on from Mr. Min. Cheers, dude. Obviously been following our league with great interest. I'm sure he's had bigger things on his plate, but always nice to see the name pop up. Cheers, buddy. Now, this is now looking like a repeat of one of my most fun moments ever on a Zwift bike. Martin Overweg. Sprint to the line. 2.3k to go. Paul Twilk did a fantastic job with the group. He's dropping out so as not to affect the outcome of anyone's race. Rinks pulled off a bit, probably for the same reason, get out of the way. Now the finish to this course is really tricky to time. Obviously you've got the hill just before you come back into the volcano. Races can be won or lost there on the final lap. But you do then have a couple of other little bumps after that hill, which can make a big difference. Now, I'm not absolutely sure how I should play this. Obviously I've got my draft boost, so sitting in the wheel with that for as long as possible would make sense. I'm keen not to get cramp as well, because that will blow it. Alright, it's all going to get very cagey now. 1500 metres to go. Martin's virtually off the wheels, trying to get me to do some pulling at the front. I wonder if that's because he's got a draft boost as well. It was tempting to go for a long one, see if I can just grab hold of Rink's wheel, but that's a bit out of order because Rink is obviously a lap down. I love this bit, it's so cagey. 1300 metres. Martin doing 0.6 watts there. Myself only 1.6. Yeah, he definitely wants me in front. I think he's got a draft boost. Unless that's just saying, come on, you take the win for a little bit. Please, just give me the legs for this final climb and the final sprint. My lungs actually don't feel terrible. My heart rate's dropped down nice because this last lap's been so slow. It's just a matter of whether I get cramp. It could come down to power ups at the end of the day as well, which would be really sad. I do hope Martin's got some kind of power up. Not an aero, but something. Not an aero or a feather, actually. So. Okay, final large-ish climb done. Got a couple of bumps. let's do this. Yes! Woo! Ah! 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 My legs have locked. Ah! Oh! Oh, Martin Overweg, you bastard! Ah! That hurt, man. Ah, oh, still hurts. Ooh. Oh, guys. Ah. Well, I'm getting straight off the bike because this is hurting. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, brilliant. What a brilliant way to finish the league. Absolutely loved that. That was an excellent, excellent race. I'm going to run through the order first, but please forgive me for wanting to find out one very significant result. Whoa, Keith! And he's got a couple of riders between himself and Catherine. Keith does it. Keith takes it. I could be an arse and give them both a strike based on the fact they're showing 3.2 on there. And actually, I know that would disqualify Catherine. I don't think it would disqualify Keith. So Keith takes it anyway. Wow. I'm so gutted I didn't get to watch your race, guys. I was really fascinated by that. 74-13, 77-58. Keith had a stonking race. It looks like he had a brilliant finish with Paul Elliott Kowalczyk as well, who unrealistically was one of my targets. So, guys, right, anyway, let's get back to the front. Overall race win for Groot and Rocket something or other. Well done. Blair Drader coming in second, and Jay Oliver rounding off the podium. Fantastic stuff, guys. Blair Drader and Jay Oliver, and a Boyko, and JL, and a Gibbs, and D Bruce separated by 0.2 of a second. That's what racing's all about. Wow, I wish I got to see that. Then we have, again, only less than a second behind, Yves Linez, B. Mackay, and LeQ rounding off the top 10. Absolutely astonishing. Well done, fellas. Right, let's run through the best of the rest. We have S777 plus 1, PMAC, Alienak, E. Limkeman, G. Moore, Wills Ryder, P. Murray, B. Chew, Nicholas Nielsen, H. Thomason, A. Barton, J. Woodward, B. Roden, R. Pousma, A. Lampton, M. Camis, B. B, O. Higby, P. Brunel, C. Davis, J. Masterman, F. Nacken, N. Ushimaru, Mr. D. The Hoff, Denton, P. Elliott Kowalczyk, G. Gellin, J. Pocock, T. Queen. Well, hang on, let me have a look at that as well. So we've got, did I go past? Have I said Len Capel already? I can't see Len there, unless I'm blind. I can't see him, which means it looks like Mr. J. Oh, there's Len just down there. So Jim might have taken Len. I'll have to check the points again, but I've got a feeling Jim Pocock, who edged out T. Quinn by 0.1 of a second, has also edged out Len Capel in the league. Right, so after Jim Pocock, T. Quinn, then A. Lawrence, J. Withrow, T. Yanagihash, M. Shibuya, M. Alpi, Len Capel, Dave Crook, S. Yasui, S. Ishii, then Catherine Catlav Denton, P. Sturgis, Padron Degas, B. Banner, T. Martinison, I. Elston, W. Huang, Gargamel, H. Gonzalez, G. Jackson, and Maria Trilk, who did such a brilliant job to break away from our bunch. Maria and I were pretty much neck and neck the entire way, and it came down to, I think it was halfway through the second to last lap maybe, but ended up being a pretty significant time difference over me. In fact, a full minute. So brilliant stuff, Maria. Then myself, then Mr. Martin Overweg. Brilliant sprint to the line again, dude. That's 2 this season that I can remember off the top of my head. Just great fun. I love it, love it. And you play the same sort of cagey game that I do, that backing off, trying to edge. I know everybody does it, but I feel particularly sneaky when I do it for some reason. I feel guilty, but all good fun. So, myself, Martin Overweg, Paul Trilk, just a superb ride, pacing the bunch just beautifully. I feel a little bit bad because he was doing a lot of pulling at the front, and it enabled me to sort of establish myself in that group. Not that it was easy, so I'm not going to let Paul take all the credit for that. I was having to spin my legs. But it certainly, that little jump that I made, I mentioned it before, but the little jump I made to catch that group ahead, I think was the key to sort of managing to get a bit of distance over Kevin. So Paul Trilk, K Atsushi, J Tian, P Martino, and M Catania. They are the ones that have finished so far. While I wait for other riders, I'll cut here and just give some ride-ons, so bear with me. Okay, ride-ons given. A few riders have come in since as well. Kevin Wilshire, Ring Visser, E Pan Whiskey, PJ Daly, YG1, Mr. Dirk Gatsby, and Mr. Peter Futureco have all finished their rides. Well done, guys. Fabulous effort. What can I say? What a fantastic way to finish off what has been an incredible league. I'm going to do my best not to get emotional because I've embarrassed myself enough this year. I don't want to embarrass myself even further. But I always get a little bit choked up when it comes to the end of these. It's been a long season and a really hard-fought season, and I've got to say, you guys are incredible. This group, the pre-race and post-race banter on the forums, the encouragement and ribbing and banter and everything that goes on during the races, but with a really competitive edge, is just fantastic. We're all pushing hard. We're all trying to kill each other at the end of the day, but it's done with a smile. Done with good grace. We've not had a single bad loser. We've not had winners even being overly smug. Everybody's just got on with it and thoroughly enjoyed it, it seems. And I'm at the top of that list. Just loved every minute of it, even when the infamous goat sprint occurred. Just you guys made this what it is. I know every other team will say exactly the same, and I'm sure they're right with their own teams, but I've honestly never seen anything like this on the internet. It's just brilliant. The spirit of you guys just make this what it is. Absolutely fabulous. I will thank Zwift as well for giving us this incredible platform to do these things. We're all sitting in the safety of our own homes, sweating our nuts off, and just it brings all these people together doing these incredible things. And that said, the weather's amazing. I definitely will be going outside a lot more, but for now, Zwift, thank you very much. Absolutely superb. And that's it. I've mentioned it before, obviously I do know all the category winners, you lot all know the category winners, but I've been working on a kind of montage, a sort of show reel for the league with whatever footage I can dig up with featuring the category winners and some notable performances and moments, both good and bad. So look out for that. I'll be dropping that as soon as I possibly can after this video. But I'm going to wrap up now. Just once again, thank you all so much for riding. Thank you all for watching. We have got other, this isn't the end. We've got loads of other races coming up. I'm going to try and do a mini crit / tat or mini or one or the other or combined, I don't know, league to start in a few weeks' time. I'm going to try and set up another, not a mini crit, but like a midi crit called the M25. Not my name. Someone else came up with that, so thank you for that suggestion. Whereby whichever route we're on, we do exactly 25 kilometres, and we're going to try and set that up for Sunday mornings. We'll try and do loads of other one-off events as well between now and the start of the next main league, which will be around the same time it started last year, which is sort of September, October time, I think it was. So this certainly isn't the end, but I tend to get choked up at the end of these leagues for some reason. Oh, someone else has just come in. Let me give them a quick shout and ride on. D. Heiser. Well done, my friend. Right on. Right, okay. Once again, I've said I'm wrapping up and then I waffled on, so I'm really going now. Guys, girls, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon.